Hello everybody, my name's Pete from Alan's World, and today this is a new map I've just created for how to Minecraft. We've got two maps of how to Minecraft. The first one is my laboratory, which you might have seen already, showing off a bit of cobblestone generator. But this one is a new map which I've opened up. I built myself a little house to start myself off every morning, and this one's going to concentrate more on game features, not builds. Yeah, so things you can do inside the game. But this is my first little thing, so I'll just show you around the house first. So this is the house. Brings me onto the balcony, sort of over there. And if you haven't seen me before, yeah, I'm the knight of realm, and say my normal place is the knights on a round table, which I'm building over there. So this is my office where I sit and study all the time and work out what things I want to do, and I'll file all my things away. Over here, this is my wardrobe. I can choose all my clothes I'm going to wear for the video, and over here is every morning I can get a little bath. At the moment my water's not turned on, so just quickly turn the taps on, and then take a quick shower. There we go, have a little shower, thank you very much. Let's go turn it off. Yeah, it's a very good idea to have a wash every morning. Yeah, there we go, and I'll turn my water on. So this upstairs, I'll just take you quick downstairs. So this is my living quarters. This is where I can sit and watch my telly. Yeah, and sit and watch my telly as I go over here. And then each morning I can come and get myself a little bite to eat from the kitchen. So this is going to cook. I've got a carrot, and we've got a bit of fish, and we've got a melon, and we're going to have a carrot. That's my food for today. I might have a little bit more, but yeah, thank you very much. Alright, so that's my lunch and breakfast sorted for the day. And then we're going to actually find out exactly what we're going to do today. So let's have a look into my garden, and the swimming pool. Let me come round over here and have a look at the back of my house. Yeah, nice little house that's built. And we've got the inspiration bench. So today we are looking at end portals. So I'm going to firstly, the order of the video is I'm going to show you what an end portal actually looks like, how to build one yourself if you don't want to go find one, and then how to go and find it and travel to the end. So that's what I'll be covering on this video. So let's just get up my belongings. Let's put all this over here. Actually, before I do that, I need to get dressed. I just realised because I'm going to the end, I need to put a little bit of protection on. So let's go to my wardrobe and see what I'm going to put on today. Here we go. Let's have a look. Ah, yes, let's put some diamond stuff on today. I think we've got that and we've got that. So, we see here. We've got maximum protection on everything, yeah, because I'm going to be playing very shortly with lots of blaze rods and Endermen and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so I really need to make sure I'm protected, because I am playing on survival. Yeah, you know, this map was created on creator, but I am playing this map on survival just to prove it can be done. So these are the things we need. So end portals, ender pearls, spawns. Yeah, let's get all the stuff for today's video. Right, so first thing is, what is an end portal? When you've been playing the game for a while, you might have found out there's three realms. You've got the overworld, which we're in at the moment, then you've got the nether, which is we have to build a portal to get to the nether, and then we've got the end, which again you need to build. You usually need to find the portal. It's hidden inside a fortress, which is deep underground. But this is what we're actually looking for. Yeah, so when you're underground, oh, not like this. I just realised, hang on, I made a mistake here. I can't break it. Right, you're looking for something like this. It should only have 3 either side, not 4, not 5. I made my mistake. I should have done that. I just realised that. But we're going to look at the real one very shortly. But you can actually create them yourself. So let's have a look at them first. Let's get end portal. So it's actually to make one, what you need to be you need to be facing north. Yeah, so this is north on my map. I've already checked it. Yeah, and then you place down your bricks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there you end bricks down. And then what you need to have for those, to make them work, you need a thing called the Eye of Ender, which again very shortly I'll show you how to make. But if you go on Create It, you can actually select all this stuff and create it and just do it yourself. And then all we need to do then is just place all the Eye of Enders into the end portals. If you notice, all my end portals, or the eyes, are facing towards the north-southerly line. You need to make sure they all do that. This is why it's important to place the bricks down when you're facing north. Yeah, so then they'll all actually lay in the right direction. And we put the last one in, and then we'll have our end portal. Yeah, we'll go down there later on. If one of these Eye of Enders was facing the wrong direction, we'll just need to break it, and then place it back down again, and to make sure they all go down in that direction. Yeah, that is very, very important. They all face the north-south line if you look at the map. But that's what we're going to build. It's quite easy to build on survival, or I've just done this on creator, as long as you've got the stuff. You can't craft any of these. You can't craft the end portal on survival. You can only find the end portal inside of the fortress itself. But if you want to just do it on creator, you can just select them as I've did and build them down. Right, so that's a little bit onto there, but now we're going to look at in more detail, if you want to play the game properly on survival, how to get it. The first thing is you need to make sure you can find some ender pearls. If you don't know what an ender pearl is, these are things what get dropped from Endermen when they have a chance of spawning them. And when you do have them, they're like little teleport devices. So you can throw them like this, and I can teleport over there, and I can come back up there if I want to come up there. Yeah, every time you throw them, you get slightly injured. It's all well and good, they're good fun, good sort of things coming around, but they're quite hard to get. So the first thing is you need to start looking at is finding an Enderman. Right, on the book they say Endermen are afraid of fire. I'll just get a different sword because I've just realised the sword I've got hasn't got fire on it. I'll quickly go upstairs to my closet and go get a sword. I'll show you what happens when you hit an Enderman with fire. Yes, they are weak, but if you want to try and kill them, you can't really kill them if you've actually got fire onto your sword, because of what this happens. I'll just show you now. We quickly bring in an Enderman. If you don't know what an Enderman looks like, that's what an Enderman looks like. They have their ender pearls themselves. They have a chance of teleporting, as this one is just teleporting away. So they generally spawn. They need they need 3 block height, so they can spawn on the ground as long as they've got more than 3 blocks. But they do also prefer in space. The most place they do spawn on is desert land. So therefore, I build my world over here near the desert, so I can actually see them in. Right, let's get one in again. If you look at an Enderman, they will attack you. This one is not being very helpful. He's sort of going all over the place. If you look at them, they will get really annoyed and start attacking you. Okay. It just sounds like I've got an aeroplane flying around. I haven't really worked out what's going on over there. I need to try and get this Enderman to try and attack me. He's not playing ball at the moment. So let's get another one. No, doesn't like me either. There's something going wrong with my Enderman. Let's try and run away a little bit away from the air portal. That might be potentially because I get affected by the end portal. Try again. Now, if you look at an Enderman, they tend to attack you. You need to make sure you get a bit protected. This isn't working too well. There we go. I've attacked him this time. So now he's attacking me. I'm going to hit him with a fire sword if I can get him. Yeah, see now, I've hit him with a fire sword. He's just blipped him all over the place. Yeah, yes, they're quite weak, but if you want to try and kill this Enderman and he's doing this, it's actually really, really hard to do it. So I recommend getting a sword with sharpness so you can actually attack the Enderman itself. It's getting a little bit dark now, so it might be a bit easier when it's dark to actually try and attack these things. And sometimes Endermen also pick up certain devices as well, which makes it a little bit harder to attack. Here we go. Yeah, so I killed this Enderman. If you see now, he's actually dropped an Ender Pearl. My sword has actually got looting too, which gives me a better chance of actually getting an Ender Pearl. Yeah, so at the moment I've got 13. Yeah, he dropped quite a few Ender Pearls. He dropped 3 Ender Pearls then because I had looting sort of on it. So after you've got some Endermen, yeah, so the first thing you do to go around and fight lots of Endermen. Really, before you go looking for the the end portal, you want to have at least 3 or 4 of these things to come around because they take quite some time to try and get. Once you've got your Ender Pearls, you then need to think about going to the end, over to the Nether, because the next stage of our actual thing is you need some blaze rods. To get blaze rods, you need to kill some blazes. So now I need to need to build myself an end portal. No, not an end portal. I need to build myself a Nether portal. If you don't know what end portals are, what they are obsidian. Oh dear, guess what I've just done? I've just made a big boo-boo. It should be 2 across. I'll fix that very shortly. This is not been a very good tutorial at the moment. Right, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. I thought I had 4. Right, you want 4 across over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's not really working really well at the moment. I really want. There we go. Yeah, so you want the blocks coming over, and then use a flint and steel, and you can ignite it. Once you go in there, we then need to find the Nether Fortress. Oh, attacked by a good start to the Nether. Let's just sort myself out over here. I'm poisoned. I've got skeletons attacking me. I've got all sorts. Right, let's attack him. Poison. Oh no, I died. Oh dear. Oh no, why am I over here? Do you know, for some reason I've just respawned at my spawn point. Hang on. Right, let's get myself back to where we were. Okay, welcome back. Let's say I'm going to attack them now. Okay, we're going to go back into the Nether now, and try and see who we're going to get again. So, sorry about that. Right, let's kill him this time. Right. So once you're inside the Nether, what you need to do then is trying to feed yourself as much as possible. For the time being. Right, so once you sort of braved yourself into the Nether, you then need to try and find the Nether Fortress. The Nether Fortress on this world, when I went into it, is actually quite some far away. Yeah, so I'm not going to run around and get lost for ages. So once you find your fortress, you then need to bring in a blaze. Or find a blaze. So, here we go again. Right, so once you find your blaze, you need to attack your blaze. Just move all this out of the way. Right, there's a small blaze in. Yeah, so once you get a blaze, you don't need to attack your blaze. Yeah. Once you destroy the blaze, you have a chance of dropping. There we go there. And you just saw there. A chance of dropping in a blaze rod. Okay, so you want lots of blaze rods. because you need to turn these now into blaze dust. Yes, you've gone to Nether, and now you turn back to the overworld, and we now need to go turn all these into a. Turn these Eye of Enders. Oh, sorry, we need to turn these Ender Pearls into blaze rod. Right, to do that, you need a crafting table. I'll take the skeleton out first. Right, so you get your crafting table. The first you need to go into the section on here, and where we see the blaze dust, this is turn the blaze rod into blaze dust. Right, so we've got some blaze dust. Then we need to go to this section over here, the tools, and come down, and we see Ender Pearl, and we turn those into with the Eye of Enders. So now I've got my Eye of Enders. Once you've got enough Eye of Enders, when you think to try and find a portal, as I say, you need to find a portal. You also need 3, 6, 9, 12, a maximum of 12 to get it, but hopefully sometimes if you find a portal, it will tell you where they are. So the next thing we need to do now is we need to select the Ender Pearl, or the Eye of Ender, and we need to throw it. By pressing LT. You see there, it will go off, and it will then drop. Yeah, and we collect it again. We just keep doing this and follow them. We just keep following them and following them until a time when they don't move. Now, this could be, you could be really, really lucky. I'm going to fly to speed it up. This could be really, really lucky, or it's right next to you, or it might be a really long way away. I know where my Ender Pearl thing is because I've actually followed this for ages yet, so I'll keep throwing them. Yeah, you can see there, I've got loads of them sort of coming over, but it is inside this direction, so I had to throw this, and you see there, I've actually marked it with a beacon just to make it a bit easier for me, but I had to keep throwing Ender Pearls until I managed to find this area. So if you see over here now, yeah, I'll throw it over towards there, it will go fairly near the beacon. And I'll throw it again, we'll go over. I'll keep throwing it until a time when they no longer move. And we keep throwing them there. Yes, this is where I first dug. Yes, you see there. It's going to go down. Practically on where I am. Yep. Hovers. Go that direction. Go straight there. Yeah, so now I know that this is the place where I need to dig down. Don't dig straight down. If you dig straight down, you can fall yourself into lava and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so it's all really, really dangerous. But after you dig down, so I've just dug straight down here. Yeah, if you see now, I'm going to die because I'm a survival. If I did this, it'll just die straight away. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to fly down here. And now I'm inside of a fortress. Once I'm inside the fortress, and then you need to spend quite some time now running around until you actually find the portal itself. Yeah, a bit like I run around this for ages. Yeah, there's lots of little things inside fortresses. You can come round, you can go up things. There's chests all over the place. So this one here, so it's got a chest, and inside this chest, it's got a bit of iron and an apple. Very handy. Yeah, so I'll just put that over here. My inventory's a mess. So as we come down, we need to find, I just got myself lost again already. I spent probably about 15 minutes running around the fortress until I actually found the Ender Pearl. When we find it, there'll be a spawn. Yeah, and you see the spawn, yeah, and this is where you'll see your silverfish spawner. You really need to think about stopping that. So to stop the spawner from spawning all the time, what we need to do is place a torch on top of the spawner, and they'll still come out, but not as frequently. Coming over. Once you've got that, you've got the end portal, and this one's already got some end pearls inside it. Yes, all you need to do then is just go round and actually start placing your eye of enders inside. Yeah, so this is now built. So the last thing is, when you found that, if you've got enough armour, I recommend you have potions, you have tools, you have lots of armour, all sorts of stuff, because as soon as you jump through this end portal, you cannot come out until you've defeated the end dragon. Yeah, so bear that in mind. Make sure you've got plenty of arrows, plenty of armour, diamond armour, fully protected with your XP. Make sure you've also got lots of potions of healing and lots of food, because I say once you're in there, that's it, you are stuck there. And then once you're stuck in there, you've got to fight the Ender Dragon. But I'll show you now. I'm going to finish off by jumping through, just to give you some sort of glimpse. Yeah, what you're going to jump through, and then you end up inside of these little rooms. Yeah, and then you just got to decide which direction you're going to dig in, and then you're going to find the Ender Dragon. There's also lots of Endermen inside here, so it's recommended you come inside with a pumpkin head sometimes, which you can look at pumpkins. When you put them on your head, I haven't got one with me. You can actually look at the Enderman, and they're not going to fight you. But I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Yeah, of seeing how to do it quickly via creator sort of mode, or how to do it properly. It does take a very, very long time. It's really good fun and a nice little challenge, and you'll be rewarded when completing and finding the Ender Dragon. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again, and bye!